Hi, I'm Chef Raphael and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Chef Raphael. On this episode, I'll show you how to make jollof rice. It's a West African rice dish and this is my take of how to make it. So for my ingredients for my version of the jollof rice, I have red bell peppers, tomatoes, onions. Jollof rice needs to be spicy and hot, and that comes from the chili. And also, I have a spice here that I picked up when I was in Ghana. This is the flavoring that you get for the jollof rice, which is different from our own from Kenya. The pilau, you have the pilau spice. That's where you get the flavor. The onion, I think it's actually a very important ingredient in this, because this is what will cut into chunks like this, and then we'll blend the ingredients. Actually, this is a little bit more in terms of the onion. I'll actually save this. This is just enough. And then to this, I will add tomato, and then the red bell peppers. I'll use 1/2. So this is about 300 ml of water. At this stage, let me just also add some tomato paste. Tomato paste will enhance the redness. So 1 teaspoon. You can see I've not added everything. I'll first mix this because my blender is full. I'll first mix this and then I'll add the rest as the blending continues. This is ready. Now what we want to do right now is to fry this mix. And one thing I noticed whenever I've made jollof rice is that this mixture is actually a lot. You can actually make this in advance and then maybe use half of it depending on the amount of rice that you actually want to cook. This recipe uses a lot of oil. I'm using, that's about 150 ml of oil. We'll pour the mixture and then we will be frying this mixture, and that's why you kind of need the amount of oil, because it's a lot. It's cooked down until it's actually into a thick paste. At this stage I can actually even add the spice mix for extra flavor. So when cooking jollof rice, it literally can get a little bit messy. You see, what you should do is have a pot that you can cover. How you know it's cooked is when the oil has come on top like this and the mixture is really thick. So what I'm also doing is cooking rice separately on the side, but now I'll turn off the heat. Now the rice is not fully cooked. It's actually almost cooked, and I'm using basmati rice. So I think this is one way of doing it. I may be wrong, maybe this is the original way of doing this, but I feel when you add now the cooked tomato, because this saves a lot of time, and then mix it into your already cooking rice. So here I already have about 3 cups of rice. I will wait for this to fully cook and for the water to be dried up, and then we'll be ready to serve. So my rice is fully cooked, and then now it's serving. I'm serving it with some chicken. Now one thing for sure, jollof rice is different from pilau rice. I already have a pilau recipe on my channel, so you can view it and see the difference, but it's a different take from our rice, and I'm sure this recipe can bring arguments depending on where you're from. If you're Kenyan, you probably say that pilau is better. If you're West African, depending on where you're from, you'll say probably your rice is better. Color wise, it can probably be more darker than this, but that is literally addition of more either tomato paste or any other ingredient that gives it that darker color. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter for more recipes and tips. And until next time, goodbye.